High school volleyball is back on Beaver Media and the Delco Preps channel. Today, the North 4A semi-state as Penn takes on number 1 Yorktown. Good afternoon. Hi again, everyone. Brian Beaver along with you again today as we get set to turn the Final Four into the Final 2 in Indiana high school volleyball across the state of Indiana. Newcastle, a short time ago, punched its ticket to Worthen Arena, winning the 3A North Semi-State over New Prairie, an overmatched New Prairie team. Easy win today for Newcastle once they got the bus legs and the cobwebs knocked out, and they're on their way. Congratulations to the Trojans. What can you say about this matchup? Number 10, Penn, they come in with a record of 33-5, 10 wins in a row, haven't lost since going to the Cathedral Invitational more than a month ago. 3 of their 5 losses came on that single day. They haven't had an L since then. They're playing very good volleyball for their head coach, Lisa Pollack. They beat Munster and Michigan City last week, 3-1 on both counts to win their regional. What can you say about Yorktown that has not already been said? Not much. Number 1 in 4A. Number 1 in all classes in the Z rating compiled by IndianaPrepVolleyball.com and sent out each week by the Indiana High School Volleyball Coaches Association. 32-0, winners of 92 out of 93 sets they've played this year, including their last 21 in a row. Tigers are humming right now. Offer Fort Wayne Carroll. Tigers are loaded for bear. They are talented. They are deep. They don't fear anybody. And boy, are they ready to make up for what happened at last year's semi-state at Frankfort when they dropped the set and then dropped 2 more to Crown Point and went home sad and mad. And boy, it has fueled their fire coming into this season. Tigers at times have looked unbeatable. No one is, of course, unbeatable. And whoever wins this match will still have to run into either Providence or Avon next weekend at Worthen Arena. But, man, I got a feeling that this Yorktown team is going to build off what happened a year ago and try to put it away 2 more times. Good crowd here today at Huntington North High School. Couple hours up the road for the Newcastle and Yorktown folks. A lot of green across the way. I'll be set up, angled this week on the corner of the court, looking down Power Alley. The Yorktown folks are across the way. You hear the Yorktown fight song playing in the background on the public address system. The Penn Kingsman fan contingent is right here next to me, just beneath me on this side of the court. So a lot of fans here. Place is going to get noisy and rowdy in the not too distant future. Appreciate you being along with us no matter where you're listening around the state, around the country, maybe around the world. Feel free to drop me a note either on Twitter at Delco Preps or in the comment section on YouTube on the Delco Preps channel. It'd be nice to know where you're listening, and hope you enjoy an interesting, informative, entertaining broadcast. Yorktown going through the off-court warm-up. Penn is on the court right now, going through the final 4 minutes of their on-court warm-up period. You're going to hear a few names a lot today. You'll hear Alyssa Torres a lot for Penn. She's their outside hitter and their leader. Had 14 kills in their championship match win at the regional last week over Michigan City. That's a match that saw 3 Penn Kingsmen hit double digits in kills. Amari Turan had 12, and Bella Phillips had 11 in that match win over Michigan City, which was a pretty good team with a 20-kill, 6'4" player in the middle. So Penn is no slouch. Going to have to play really well to get by the Kingsmen today and go to Worthen Arena a week from now if you're a Yorktown fan listening around Tiger Drive this afternoon. It's going to be interesting to see how quickly Yorktown comes out of the gate and whether they stay on the gas or whether they lift off the pedal a little bit. They got themselves in trouble in Game 2 last weekend against Fishers when they had an 18-10 lead, let it get away, In fact, they trailed 23-22 with side up the Fishers in Game 2 and outplayed Fishers the rest of the way to win Game 2 and sweep it 3-0. And you're at the stage of the tournament now where you cannot lift your foot off the gas. You've got to put your foot on their throat, step on them, and put them away. They call it finish. You heard Jenny Morey say last weekend in the postgame, one thing we can do better, finish. That's kind of their mantra at Yorktown, finish. And if they don't do it today, they could find themselves in trouble in a hurry to the Penn Kingsmen. Going to take a quick break. Be back with the introductions of the lineups and the opening serve of this one on Beaver Media and the Delco Preps channel. You stay right there.
Looking for future leaders we can believe in? Look no further than the high school student athletes right here in Indiana. High school sports teach young people how to be effective leaders. It includes learning to listen, accepting responsibility, being a good role model, and it's about respect. The result, it transcends sports. It gives us hope for the future. This message presented by the Indiana High School Athletic Association and the Indiana Interscholastic Athletic Administrators Association.
It's the kid in grade school who paints her face blue and white before every home game.
It's the accountants and salesmen who give up their Friday evenings to referee.
It's the cashier at the corner convenience store who wears school colors on every game day.
What makes high school sports here in Indiana so special? They do. You do.
We all do.
This message presented by the Indiana High School Athletic Association and the Indiana Interscholastic Athletic Administrators Association. There's just one place where students are students first, and athletics are played with purpose and perspective. That place is your local high school. High school sports offer more than the joy of competition. Studies show that student athletes in Indiana are also likely to enjoy greater levels of achievement in other areas of their lives, including academics. High school sports, a winning part of a complete education. This message presented by the Indiana High School Athletic Association and the Indiana Interscholastic Athletic Administrators Association.
Welcome back to Huntington North High School, Bob Strait Court here at HN. Beautiful facility. It's primed and ready to go as Penn finishes up the warm-up period. And you hear the buzzer. We're about set to get it on here at the 4A North Semi-State. Winner of this one will meet Avon or Providence for all the marbles next Saturday evening at Worthen Arena. Should be a great match no matter who makes it. There's 4 terrific teams left. Let's join the public address announcer for the introduction of both teams.
First, the visitors on the scoreboard, the Tigers from Yorktown High School. First, the non-starters. Number 3, Courtney Watkins. Number 6, Jenny Morey. Number 8, Whitney Bays. Number 10, Tina Sealing. Number 11, Hannah Villa. Number 12, Adam Johnson. And number 14, Addie Besser. Starters today for the Yorktown Tigers. Number 1, Kenzie Knuckles. Number 2, Carly Matthews. Number 4, Ellie Stinson. Number 7, Kate Benson. Number 15, Ellie Miller. And number 16, Jayden Dunsmore. There this morning, this afternoon for the Yorktown Tigers. Number 9, Kylie Moore. Coach for the Tigers is Stephanie Brewer. And now, for the Kingsman Penn from Penn, not number 2 from Penn Cruz. Number 5, David Ruffin. Number 7, Lawrence Baker. Number 9, Taylor Humphrey. Number 11, Lawrence Martin. Number 12, Alice Moore. Number 14, Brittany Stubbs. And the starters today for Penn, number 3, Kyle Cottonwood. Number 4, Allison Hickey. Number 6, Isabel Phillips. Number 8, Allison Price. Number 10, Gavin Brewer. Number 16 is the corner. Number 10, the Kingsman, is number 1, Gavin Hickey. The Kingsman are first places in the corner. please all remain standing as we honor our great nation with the playing of our national anthem.
There you have it. We're all set to go. Penn, Yorktown. Two teams won it. Only one can have it. We're about an hour and a half away from finding out who it's going to be on Beaver Media and the Delco Preps channel. Thank you so much for loaning us your ears for a while this afternoon. Penn will be in the near court to open the match. They're in all black except for their libero. Their libero, Emma Hickey, will be wearing the white jersey. And Yorktown wearing the road green today, the Kelly green. Their libero, Kylie Murr, wearing the white with green and black accents. We're about set to go. Yorktown is officially the visiting team in this contest. So here we go. Yorktown in the far court, Penn in the near court. We're ready to get it on here at Huntington North. Beautiful, beautiful court. There's one limitation to it. It has that hanging scoreboard over center court for basketball. My opinion, too low. They need to raise it as far as it'll go. It is close to the court. It came into play a few times in the Newcastle New Prairie match. And if I had my 5 cents worth, they'd raise it on the cables as far as it could go to get it out of play. So the basketball goals hang over the court. They'll be in play. But that big scoreboard over the H in the middle of the floor could have an impact on the game and on the match. Penn will serve to open things. It's going to be Emma Hickey, their libero, to start things. She'll serve from the far side. That's the deep left corner of the court. And away we go. Takes it right to the middle of the floor. Knuckles, overpass, stuff kill right at the net. 1-0 Penn on a stuff kill by Alyssa Torres. Not the start you wanted if you're Yorktown. 1-0 Penn. I said to someone the other day, the only weak spot in Knuckles' game sometimes is serve-receive. They go right at her again, 2 in a row. Bad pass 2 times in a row. A roll shot easy for Penn. That can't continue. Penn will set it. Slide play. It's driven down off a defender for a kill. That's Torres. She's got a 2-0 Penn lead for her teammates. 2 kills by Torres. If Knuckles doesn't pass better, this is going to be a long day. Third straight serve, this one to Murr. To Vincent, much better. They'll set for Knuckles. Off the defense, tip back over to Yorktown. Knuckles back over to Penn. They set far pin. Big swing, big kill from the left corner. Bella Phillips racks it up, and it's 3-0 Penn, and Yorktown hasn't trailed 3-0 in a long, long time. They better wake up in a hurry on the Yorktown side. Murr with a better pass to Vincent. Set for Knuckles. She'll roll it deep in the corner down for a kill in the soft spot. Yorktown off the schneid now, 3-1 on a Knuckles soft kill. Won't be her last. And trailing 3-1, Jenny Morey back to serve for the Tigers. here in the early going. Slow, bad start for Yorktown. Serve right to the middle of the floor. They'll set left side, another big swing. Great dig by Vincent. Another great attempt to keep it alive, but it's in the seats for another Penn point to make it 4-1. Terrific play by Bella Phillips. Yorktown may be in trouble, trailing 4-1. They never let it show. We'll see. Newcastle got here really late and got off the bus and came in and looked cobwebby and then got better and won. We'll see if that's the same for Yorktown. They play the serve. Vincent sets in the middle. Dunsmore with a tip. It's too deep off the end of the floor to make it 5-1. You wonder how long Stephanie Bloom will wait before taking a timeout. Down in that typical Coach Bloom crouch. Penn serving again with Bella Phillips doing the honors. Check it. It's Addie Coas doing the honors. Knuckles with a swing. They dig it easily for Penn. They'll set far side. Another swing from the pin. This one, Yorktown keeps off the floor. They attack the Dunsmore. Back over the net on the deflection. Yorktown plays it again. This time the Knuckles. It's a violation by Yorktown. A point for Penn. And Stephanie Bloom up to say a few words to her team, trailing 6-1. This is not a good start for the Tigers. Coas again with the serve. It's too deep. A serving error to make it 6-2. We'll see if Yorktown can capitalize on the easy free point. Carly Matthews checks out. In comes Searing. Vincent with the serve, a knuckleball. Nicely handled by Penn. They set for a middle attack. It's driven down for a kill by Bella Phillips. She has 3 kills, and it's a 7-2 Penn lead. Early in game 1. Back to serve for the Kingsmen, Sophia Cruz. Number 2 on that black jersey. And has built a 5-point lead in the early going of game 1. Yorktown looks a little out of it. Serve, middle of the back row to Murr. They'll set it inside. Knuckles off the block. Down off the block for a Penn point on the double team block up front of Knuckles to make it 8-2. Nice defense up front by the Kingsmen. Yorktown is in trouble, trailing 8-2. Next serve. Knuckles to Vincent. Right back to Knuckles. Off the pin, far side. Did she get it down? Yes. It's down for a kill to make it 8-3. Penn out in front. Knuckles with kill number 2. Knuckles back to serve it for Yorktown, trailing by 5. Hasn't been a long time here since a 5-point deficit stared Yorktown in the face. Penn has punched him in the jaw, coming right out. Knuckles, serve, handled nicely. Back set here near side, left-hand swing, dug by Knuckles. It's back over, just out of bounds though. The Yorktown fans thought it was in, and I did too. Give the kill to Amari Turan, and it's 9-3 Penn and side out Kingsmen. I think the judge on the flag on the floor in the corner missed that one, but you play them all. 9-3 Penn, side out Kingsmen, they'll serve it. Here it comes. Knuckles plays it up. Vincent back set to Searing. She crushes the first kill of her day from the right pin. Tegan Searing gets on the board. 9-4 Penn. Penn's libero, Emma Hickey, will check back in. Kylie Murda serve it for the Tigers, trailing 9-4. Middle of the back row. Nice pass to the setter, set near side. Turan's swing is smothered by Yorktown. They'll play it to Watkins from the pin. Can't get it down. Penn with a deep tip to the back corner. Great dig by Knuckles on the run. Searing tips it over. Penn has it in play. They'll set to the far corner. The swing, the snuff block by Miller and by Searing. And it's 9-5 Penn. Hold the phone. Still early in the match. 2 points in a row by Yorktown. They're back within 4. Murr to serve it again. Here it comes. Near back corner. Nice pass to the setter. Little slide play here to the pin. Yorktown snuffs it out. Tigers attack. Bump set for Searing. 2-hand tip. Shorty. Penn will set it here near side for Turan. Her swing is into the Yorktown bench for an error. And it's 9-6. Yorktown. A 3-0 Tigers run. Kylie Murr to serve it again. One of the 5 Yorktown seniors wearing that white Road Libero jersey. Here it comes, middle of the back row. They'll set far corner. Here's the swing. Great dig by Knuckles. Vincent bump sets for Watkins. She's got it off the defense and attacking. Again near corner for the left-hander Turan. She can't land it. Yorktown goes to the middle. Searing drives it off a defender. Penn has it back in play. A roll back to Yorktown. Easy chance. Vincent brings it to Watkins. It's off the block. Yorktown keeps it. Watkins with a tip. Watkins with a kill off a defender at the net. And it's 9-7. 4-point run by Yorktown to climb back in it. Watkins with her first kill of the match. Wow, Penn led 8-2 not long ago. It's 9-7 now. Yorktown still serving. Bad pass, out of system. Kingsmen are going to have to back roll it, and it's out of bounds. It went outside the pin over near the scorer's table. It's 9-8. Yorktown has scored 5 points in a row. Timeout Penn. We're early in game 1. Now we got ourselves a contest. Kingsmen 9, Tigers 8 on Beaver Media and the Delco Preps channel. Stay right there.
Looking for future leaders we can believe in? Look no further than the high school student athletes right here in Indiana. High school sports teach young people how to be effective leaders. It includes learning to listen, accepting responsibility, being a good role model, and it's about respect. The result, it transcends sports. It gives us hope for the future. This message presented by the Indiana High School Athletic Association and the Indiana Interscholastic Athletic Administrators Association.
Welcome back to Huntington North. A slow start by Yorktown, but now the Tigers have roared back. They're within a point now. After trailing 3-zip, after trailing 6-1 and 8-2, the Tigers are within 9-8, and they've got Kylie Murr still serving coming out of the Penn timeout. Serving for a tie. Here it comes. Good pass to the setter. They'll set to the middle. The swing is down off of Ellie Miller for a Kingsman point. Give the kill to Molly Pooler of Penn. That stops the bleeding a little bit by the Kingsmen to make it 10-8. Back to serve is Kylie Hicksenbach. So Penn leading by 2 here as we head for the middle part of game 1. And a little jump serve in play. Knuckles to Vincent. Back set for Searing. She drives down across court. Quarter pounder with cheese with some extra sauce to make it 10-9. That one came right at me, and it was a blister burger right between Kingsman defenders. Serving for the tie again is Yorktown on the side out. Carly Matthews looking for the point. Goes to the libero. Out of set. Set far side. Swing is down on the back line. It hit the baseline off the hand of Allie Hickey. Good call to make it 11-9. They got it right that time, as they do most of the time. So the Kingsmen leading 11-9, and they'll give the service to Hickey, wearing that jersey number 4. She goes at Knuckles. There's a trend there. Slide to Miller. Off the block back to Yorktown. The deflection goes over the net, and it's a stuff kill up front. Molly Pooler will get credit for it. 12-9. And out in front as we hit the middle of game 1. Yorktown lets the serve go. It was way too long. Off Hickey's right hand. 3-point for the Tigers on a side out at 12-10. Back to serve for Yorktown goes Allie Hickey. Correction, Ellie Stinson. Stinson, the Northwestern recruit, goes to the middle of the back row. Little set in the middle, a tip by Yorktown. They get it off the floor, and now a whistle. It's called a lift on Yorktown as they played the deflection to make it 13-10 Penn. So at the halfway spot where you get the media timeout at the state final, Kingsmen lead it by 3. Hickey to serve it. Yorktown plays it up. They'll get a swing from Knuckles right off the defense back to Yorktown. They'll try it a second time to Knuckles. Kingsmen handle this one too. They set to the middle. Tip down. Left hand winner by Alyssa Torres. 3 kills for her up front. Penn has rebuilt the lead to 15-10. Timeout, Yorktown. Tigers trailing by 5. We'll take the break with them. 15-10 Penn on the Delco Preps channel.
There's just one place where students are students first, and athletics are played with purpose and perspective. That place is your local high school. High school sports offer more than the joy of competition. Studies show that student athletes in Indiana are also likely to enjoy greater levels of achievement in other areas of their lives, including academics. High school sports, a winning part of a complete education. This message presented by the Indiana High School Athletic Association and the Indiana Interscholastic Athletic Administrators Association.
Welcome back to the North Semi-State in 4A at Huntington. Penn has played well from start to where we are now. Yorktown trailing Penn 15-10. Yorktown's first of 2 timeouts taken by Stephanie Bloom. Let's see if they can bounce back here. Trailing by 4. The scoreboard was wrong a moment ago. It is 14-10, not 15. I should have trusted my score sheet. It was right. It's in play. Yorktown has it up. Middle attack from Stinson. It's off the defense and trickles down in front of a diving Emma Hickey for a Yorktown point. First kill of the match for Stinson. Yorktown back within 3 at 14-11. And who else watching from the front row? Dr. Don Shondell. Yep, the legend in the house today. Penn on the attack. Little slide play inside. The swing is off the court and out of bounds. They're going to call that a touch or a violation. They're giving the point to Penn. 15-11. Not sure what they called there because the swing was way off the sideline. Nevertheless, Penn serving, leading 15-11. Yorktown plays it up to Vincent. Slide. Dunsmore crushes a right-in slide. Wow. Jalen just put a dent in the floor to make it 15-12. Haven't seen her run the slide much from the middle position, but she did that time, and man, did she do it well. Vincent to serve. Far back corner. Penn plays it up nicely. They get the swing from the near pin, off the defense, down, and good for the kill by Bella Phillips. I've got her for 4 kills here in the opening match. 16-12. Penn leading by 4. Back to serve for the Kingsmen is Sophia Cruz. Right-hander, little jump serve from the left corner. Murr bumps at the Vincent. Set inside Knuckles. Drives it off Cruz to the back of the gym for a kill. They need to get Knuckles going. 16-13. Tigers back within 3. Side out for a Knuckles serve. They need Kenzie to get on track. Penn has had her well defended early here in the match. Tigers looking to cut it to a 2-point deficit if they can score here. Knuckleball serve, bad pass. Little out of system coming to Kingsman. Free easy ball for Yorktown. The set in the middle. Dunsmore drives her off a Kingsman defender. They play it up to the far pin. Nice swing that time, but kept in play by Yorktown on a dig by Murr. Here's Watkins with a dink. No, it's still alive. Great pancake to keep it alive by Penn. Yorktown attacking near pin. Watkins off the defense. It's down for a Penn point off the block to make it 17-13 Kingsmen. Stephanie Bloom unhappy with something. She gets up out of that crouch. She's sending a message. Penn closing in at 17-13. Side out Kingsmen give the serve to Zarazi. Left-hander. Knuckles plays it up. The set goes to Searing. The shot deep. Good. About a foot inside the baseline to make it 17-14 on a kill by Tegan Searing. Her third. Back to serve for Yorktown, Kylie Murr. The libero headed for Ohio State next year. Tigers need a run. One of their patented spurts here, trailing by 3. Heading for late game 1. Murr, deep serve to the corner. They play it up to the middle. Set here near side for Turan. Her shot is stuffed. A double team block by Watkins and Miller. Your card has been declined. 17-15. Yorktown within 2. Murr to serve it again. Tigers are pretty unflappable. Let's see if they can come all the way back. They need a bunch here. Murr to the near back corner. Another bad pass. Bump set to the far side. The swing never got over the net. Hickey hit it into the net below the tape, and Yorktown has clawed their way back to within a point at 17-16. Their fans across the way right behind their bench where Murr serves for the tie. We've never been tied. Penn has led the whole way. Kingsman set it far side. The swing won't go down. Nice dig by Watkins. They play it to Searing. She rolls it here in the air, too far off the sideline to make it 18-16. An attack error, a rare one, by Tegan Searing. So Penn has a 2-point lead at 18-16 and the serve. Let's see what they do with it. Here it comes. To Knuckles. Vincent back set. Searing swing. They're going to call a 2. Double contact on Vincent on the set. Haven't seen that all year. 19-16 Penn. Kingsmen are 6 points away from leaving a mark on Yorktown. Murr plays the serve. Here's the slide play for Miller. Penn digs it. They'll go to the far pin. They can't get it down on a Watkins dig. Bump set comes for Knuckles in the back row. She rolls an easy ball to Penn. Penn sets it on the left corner. Again, Yorktown keeps it off the floor. Here come the Tigers. Little push, nearly on the floor. Great job by Penn to roll it back to Yorktown. Here's a back set. Searing with a tip. Searing with a kill. Searing with a smart shot just over the defense on the corner to make it 19-17. Side out Tigers. They'll give the ball to Carly Matthews on the serve. Carly looking to get him within 1. Here comes her serve. Middle of the back row. Good pass this time. They set far pin. Swing. Great dig by Knuckles on the run. Yorktown keeps it alive. Softy back to Penn. Penn goes with a tip kill. Beautifully played that time by Addie Coas. She gets the little sneaky tip kill. Penn takes a 20-17 lead. Wow. Here we go. Crunch time for Yorktown, trailing by 3. Penn within 5 of closing it out. Tigers attack. Swing on the near pin by Watkins. Penn does a nice job keeping it alive. Deflection goes back over the net. Yorktown plays it. Roll from the back row by Knuckles. She rolls it for a kill in front of a diving libero, Emma Hickey. Great shot making from the floor by Kenzie Knuckles. Her 4th kill. Yorktown side out trailing 20-18. Wow. Stinson serving. Good pass this time. Kingsmen go to the far corner. They can't get it down. Murr bump sets for Knuckles. Her soft roll is kept off the floor nicely by Penn. They go back to the left corner. Off the defense, right back to the Kingsmen. They'll give a free ball over here to the pin, and it hits the pin for a violation. Yorktown has clawed back to within 1 point. It's 20-19. Penn leading. How long will they lead? They lead it by a point, serving for the tie, Stinson. Kingsmen play it up nicely. They go to the far corner. Nice shot, but it's dug by Yorktown. Bump set. Back row attack by Stinson. Kingsmen handle it. They go to the middle attack. Yorktown keeps it off the floor. They can't keep it off forever, though. It's a nice kill from Molly Pooler. Her 3rd of the match to make it 21-19 Penn. Here late in game 1. Kingsmen are 4 points away from landing a roundhouse right to Yorktown's jaw. Here comes the serve. Knuckles plays it. Vincent sets it right back to Knuckles. She drives it off a double team. Penn will set it in the middle. Little tip kept alive by Yorktown. Knuckles with a swing here from the corner. It's off 2 defenders. They're making lemonade out of it. A roll back to Yorktown. Easy ball for the Tigers. Slide play. Yorktown. Ellie Miller crushed another right-hand winner on the slide. She runs that play so well. And it's 21-20. Penn's lead is down to a point. And Jenny Morey in now to serve. Yorktown has never led. They've never been tied. They can tie here. Morey with the serve, right at the libero. Bad pass. Easy ball to the middle. Never got over. Allie Hickey with an attack error. It's in the net, and we're tied for the first time in the match at 21-21. Yorktown hasn't led. They can here. Morey to serve it again. Here it comes. Again at the libero. Another bad pass. They'll take it far pin. Swing in, got over the net again. Penn with consecutive errors. Bella Phillips hits it below the tape. Yorktown leads for the first time at 22-21. Time out Penn. Where late in game one, the Tigers have clawed back to take the lead 22-21 on Beaver Media and the Delco Preps channel.
It's the kid in grade school who paints her face blue and white before every home game.
It's the accountants and salesmen who give up their Friday evenings to referee.
It's the cashier at the corner convenience store who wears school colors on every game day.
What makes high school sports here in Indiana so special? They do.
You do.
We all do.
This message presented by the Indiana High School Athletic Association and the Indiana Interscholastic Athletic Administrators Association.
We're back out of the Penn timeout. Their final one in game one. The Kingsmen trailing Yorktown now 22-21. Yorktown has the ball in the hands of Jenny Morey. She'll have the serve with the Tigers looking for their first 2-point lead of the day. Set to the far side. Swing down for the kill on a beautiful attack by Bella Phillips of Penn. Her fifth kill, and we're tied again. 22 all, just what you want coming out of your timeout. If you're Penn head coach, Lisa Pollock. Here comes Penn. Serve in play. Yorktown will set it. Slide play. Dunsmore to the right pin. Cross-court winner. Hammer time by Jalen Dunsmore. Her second kill. Yorktown retakes the lead. 23-22. 2 slides, 2 kills for Jalen Dunsmore here in game one. Vincent serving for the Tigers. Penn on the attack. They'll slide it here near pin, and they'll cash it in for a point. Alyssa Torres says, yeah, you think you're the only ones that can run that play? Wrong. We're tied again. 23 all. Sign out Kingsman. They'll give it to Sophia Cruz. She had a serving error her last time. It's in play. Yorktown has it up in the middle. Knuckles drives it off the libero, clear to the ceiling. It comes back in play. Yorktown keeps it alive. Yorktown now has it. They roll it to Penn. Penn attacks. Here on the near swing. Not good enough. Yorktown digs it. Searing gets a chance. She swings it. She's got it down! Off the deflection on the block. Yorktown scores. Searing with her 5th game 1 kill. We're the game point. Yorktown 24. Penn 23. Serving for game 1. The incomparable Kenzie Knuckles. Can you tell I'm a fan? It's in play. Penn works it. They'll go to the middle attack. Little softy on the floor. Great attack by Torres. Smart play. Her 5th kill, and we're tied again. 24-24. We're going extras here in game 1. Penn will serve it with Zarazi back on the line. Here it comes. Knuckles to Vincent. Back set for Searing. Off the defense. Penn has it up in play. They'll set it near side for Turan. Yorktown digs it. Another set, this time in the middle. Searing with a tip. Penn plays it nicely. Kingsmen go to the middle. Again, a great dig by Murr to keep it alive. It's off the scoreboard in play. But they say it's a deflection and out. And Penn takes the lead. 25-24. Timeout Yorktown. We'll take the break. Kingsmen lead it by 1 on Beaver Media and the Delco Preps channel.
There's just one place where students are students first, and athletics are played with purpose and perspective. That place is your local high school. High school sports offer more than the joy of competition. Studies show that student athletes in Indiana are also likely to enjoy greater levels of achievement in other areas of their lives, including academics. High school sports, a winning part of a complete education. This message presented by the Indiana High School Athletic Association and the Indiana Interscholastic Athletic Administrators Association.
Welcome back to Huntington North. What a finish here in game 1. Yorktown has called its final timeout. Penn 25, Yorktown 24. Kingsman will serve for game 1. Whitney Zarazi, left-hander. Here it is. Knuckles to Vincent. Tip set for Searing and keeps it off the floor. We got a violation against Penn. An easy cheap point. Wow. Yorktown says thank you. We're tied at 25. Dunsmore checks out for the Tigers. Yorktown has Miller, Searing, and Watkins up front. Knuckles in the back row. Murta serve. 25-25. What a game one this has been. Murta serve it. Here it comes. Penn plays it up nicely. Little bump set near side for Turan. Her shot is 10 feet too long. Off the back end of the court. Yorktown takes a 26-25 lead. They serve for game one here. You hear the Yorktown fans coming to life. Kylie Murr with the ball in her hands. It's in play. Penn has it. They go to the far pin. Little tip. Yorktown can play that in their sleep. Searing off the double team. Penn has it up on their attack. For Turan again near pin. It doesn't get over the net. Yorktown wins game one. 27-25. The Tigers come roaring back like a number one team does, and they take advantage of Penn and cash game one. What a comeback by Yorktown. We'll take the break. Tigers lead this one 1-0. Going to the break on Beaver Media and the Delco Preps channel.
Who do I swim for? I swim on my high school team for my mom, who gets up at 5 o'clock every morning to take me to practice.
I swim for hugs from my teammates, spaghetti dinners, and my lucky neon green goggles.
I swim for Coach Murray, who pushes me to dig deep and finish strong.
More than 7.7 million American teenagers participate in high school sports every year, including about 152,000 here in Indiana. They're all learning essential life lessons, like the importance of hard work, time management, and self-discipline. Skills that are helping them become better leaders and more active, responsible citizens.
Most of all, I swim for myself, because I learn more about who I am and who I want to be every time I dive into the pool. That's who I swim for.
This message presented by the Indiana High School Athletic Association and the Indiana Interscholastic Athletic Administrators Association.
It's the geometry teacher who mans the ticket window.
It's the kid in grade school who paints her face blue and white before every home game.
It's the accountants and salesmen and store managers who give up their Friday evenings to referee.
It's the graduate who listens to the league championship game on the internet.
It's the parent who sells ads in the school athletic program.
It's the cashier at the corner convenience store who wears school colors on every game day.
It's the trainers, equipment managers, and ball boys who never miss a practice.
What makes high school sports here in Indiana so special? They do.
You do.
We all do.
High school sports. It's the we that every community needs. This message presented by the Indiana High School Athletic Association and the Indiana Interscholastic Athletic Administrators Association.
Welcome back to Huntington North. Game one is in the books, and after leading nearly entire way, Penn fades in the end. Yorktown capitalizes on a couple of Kingsman errors. The Tigers don't flinch. They come back and win 27-25. Yorktown did not lead until 22-21. Penn led throughout the first 2/3 of game one, but Yorktown fought back. Trailing 20-17, they come roaring back to win 27-25. Penn played great. 5 kills from Bella Phillips, 5 from Alyssa Torres. On the Yorktown side, Tegan Searing 5 kills, Kenzie Knuckles 4. We flip the floor and head for game 2. Don't you dare go away. Drink a cold one for me. If you follow me on Twitter, you know I haven't felt very good this week. I had a horrible cold Wednesday and Thursday, but I'm playing hurt, baby. Just like you have to. Yorktown comes storming back. They've got a 1-0 lead. Penn has to win 3 out of 4 to go to the state final. Won't be easy, but they are capable of doing it. Trust me, they played pretty well. They really threw some punches at Yorktown early. Had some nice attacks from Phillips on the pin and inside from Torres. We'll see what adjustments either team makes here going to game 2. Yorktown will serve it in the near court to start things. It's going to be Ellie Stinson to do the honors. It's in play. Penn has it up. They'll set on a middle attack. It's off the defense from Yorktown back at Penn. Penn tries it again. Another great defensive play by Yorktown to keep it alive. Swing by Knuckles won't go down. Penn attacking. They go to the tip. Yorktown may make them pay. Ellie Miller off the defense. Great dig by Murr to keep the rally alive. Rolled back to Penn. Kingsman attack near pin. Big swing. Nice dig this time by Stinson. Set far side. Knuckles drives it off the libero for a kill. Kenzie Knuckles with 5 in the game. Yorktown leads 1-0 on a blister burger off of Emma Hickey of Penn. Wow. That was a Kenzie bomb. Back to serve, Stinson again for Yorktown. It's in the net. That was 2 feet too low. So the service error makes it 1-1 here at the start of game 2. A rare unforced error by Yorktown. Tigers are 2 games away from going to Worthen Arena. Long way to go in this one. Slide play for Miller. Her tip is down. 2 Penn defenders tried to get it. The first one got it. The second couldn't. Miller has a kill on a little tip off the slide. 2-1 Yorktown. Side out Tigers. Good, healthy audience out there today. Thanks for joining us. We appreciate you being along for the ride. Morey to put it in play. Goes down the near sideline. Penn back sets to the right corner. Yorktown, nice dig by Stinson. They attack in the middle. Dunsmore tip. Yorktown couldn't get it down. Penn tips it right back. Great dig by Morey. They set far pin for Knuckles. She's got it off the double team block for a kill off Torres and Coas. Knuckles has her 6th kill. 3-1 Yorktown here early in game 2. 1-0 match lead for the Tigers if you're just joining us. Morey to serve it. Nice one. Penn plays it up nicely, though, to the far pin. Double contact on the set. The stand official in both of these matches has been very, very, very much disciplined about that. If you have anything but a clean touch, you're going to get a call. And that's how it ought to be. Yorktown has it up, leading 4-1. Attacking is Penn. It's off the block and down. A stuff on the corner. The swing was for Turan. Vincent and Dunsmore shut her off like tap water, and it's 5-1. Morey serving again. Same spot, far left back corner at the libero. They set in the middle. A nice swing and a beauty down on the middle attack. Give the kill to Bella Phillips, who blistered one. Cross court to the near corner. Nicely done. 5-2, Yorktown side out Penn. Sophia Cruz will serve for the Kingsmen as they trail here early in game 2 by 3. Yorktown has it up. Vincent sets far side. Knuckles drives it off the defense, but it's off the pin to make it 5-3. Penn scores. They continue to serve. Cruz to do the honors again from the left corner. Little jump serve. Knuckles plays it. Vincent sets it, slide play, Dunsmore. She rips it again. That is a total mismatch right there. Dunsmore, who rifled her 3rd kill past the block and a solo block of a player who's about 6 inches shorter, had no chance. Turan had no chance to block that. If Yorktown runs that all day, they're going to be in good shape. Here's an attack in the middle, and it's down. Middle attack for a kill. Nicely done. Alyssa Torres cashes it in. Her 6th kill unofficially in the match, and now it's 6-4. Yorktown in front, side out Kingsman. They'll serve it. Zarazi has it in play. Knuckles to Vincent. Set in the middle. Searing just crushes a pile driver. No one was close to blocking it. Her 6th kill. The red-headed assassin makes it 7-4 Yorktown. Tigers look much crisper here in the early part of game 2. They were a little groggy early in game 1. Kenzie Knuckles with the jump serve. Here it comes. Penn has it up. Set near corner. Swing. Great dig by Knuckles. Tipped over to Penn. Penn will tip it back to Knuckles. Another great dig. Yorktown playing great defense. Murr with a roll. Penn with an easy chance. They come to the near corner. Tipped. Great save. Great dig by Vincent, but she couldn't get it to a teammate. Murr missed it. Penn has it down for a point to make it 7-5. Two really good, highly skilled teams just throwing haymaker rights at one another right now in this North Semi-State. Penn serves it with Kylie Hicksonbaugh, putting it in play. Knuckles with the pass. The set comes to Searing on the near side, and she hits it down the sideline but out of bounds to make it 7-6. Penn within a point now on the side out of the serve for Hicksonbaugh. On the attack error by Searing. It's in play. Murr with the pass. Bump set far side. Watkins with the swing. Nice dig by Penn. They get it with tip. It's off the defense. Back to the Kingsmen again. They'll try it in the middle. They cash it on a swing in the middle attack by Molly Pooler. Give her 4 kills in the match. We're tied for the first time in game 2 at 7-7. Check it. Second tie. We were tied at 1. Now we're tied at 7. Yorktown plays it up. Vincent bump sets for Watkins. It's off the defense. It's out of bounds off the touch by Yorktown. It hit the hip according to the stand official, and Penn has taken a lead at 8-7. Give the serve to Hicksonbaugh again. Got that sky blue scrunchie holding up for hair bun for you fashionistas out there. Here comes the serve. Knuckles to Vincent. Back set for Searing. It's off the defense back to Yorktown. Watkins will roll it over to Penn. Penn goes for the tip. Can't get it down. Great dig by Vincent. Back row attack by Knuckles. Nearly found the floor. Good defense by Penn. They'll roll it back to Yorktown. Here come the Tigers. They go to the middle to Dunsmore. She can't get it on the floor. Penn attacks in the middle. They do get it on the floor. Crushing kill. Molly Pooler. 5 in the match. 9-7. And lead. Yorktown led 7-4. Now it's 9-7. 5-point run by the Kingsmen. They're still serving it with Hicksonbaugh. Set here on the near corner. The swing by Searing goes up. Kingsmen keep it alive. They hit it in the net. Allie Hickey on the near pin for the attack error. She's a lot better than that. Don't know where that came from, but Yorktown will be glad to take it to make it 9-8. Side out, Yorktown. Tigers serving for a tie. Here in the early stages of game 2, leading the match 1-0. Penn plays it up nicely. They'll set near pin. Swing off the defense. Yorktown plays it up. They'll go near corner. Searing with a tip. It's down. Around the attack line, Hickey made a great diving attempt. The libero from Penn to keep it off the floor. Couldn't do it. Searing with her 7th kill, and we're tied 9 apiece. Ties at 1, 7, and 9. Here in game 2. Murr to serve it. Middle back row. Nice pass. Good set near pin. Yorktown digs it easily. They'll go to the attack in the middle. Ellie Miller has it down off 2 Penn defenders. Miller with her 3rd kill. Yorktown retakes the lead at 10-9. This is a great match. Both teams traveled well, long trips, and they've done a great job supporting their kids on both sides. Penn has it on offense. They go to the near side, and a rip and a kill off the defensive deflection. Allie Hickey cashes it in for the Kingsmen, and we're tied again, this time at 10. On a Penn side out and a serve coming up from Hickey. Here it comes. In the net. Penn has had about 5 or 6 of those service errors today. Yorktown takes the cheap point, retakes the lead 11-10, and gets control of the side out. Carly Matthews, the Tasmanian Devil on defense, will serve it. Here it comes. Nicely played by Penn. They'll set here in the middle. The swing is off the defense and down for a kill. Bella Phillips with her 7th. What they're doing is setting the outside hitter in the middle. They're sliding their offense to the middle. So the outside hitter, who would normally take it on the pin, is taking it in the middle. Nicely done by Penn. Tied at 11. Yorktown attacking. It's off the defense and down for a kill. Courtney Watkins with the kill for the Tigers. She has 2. She'll check out. And right away subbing in for her is Ellie Stinson. Yorktown back in front. 12-11. Tigers looking for a little run. Penn plays it up to the near pin this time, and the swing is done. That's the difference in their offense. That time they brought Phillips back to the pin and set her there on the left corner. She cashed it in. So they're setting her not only on the pin, they're setting her in the middle. She's really versatile. 12-12 contest. Yorktown plays up the serve. Slide play. Miller off the block. Great dig to keep it alive. Tip over to Penn. Kingsman on the attack. They go back to the pin. Yorktown snuffs it out, but they say it's down on the Yorktown side. On a lift and a 13-12 Penn lead. Second time Penn has led here in game 2. This time at 13-12, and they serve it to Yorktown. Tigers play it up. Miller on the slide. Tips it nearly on the floor. Great save. Penn drives it off Yorktown. Yorktown back set for Knuckles. Her smash is a little too long. Murr thought there was a touch. There was not. And it's 14-12. Kingsman by 2 here in the middle of game 2. Kingsman trailing in the match 1-0. Here comes the serve from Eddie Coas. Nice play by Yorktown. They send it to the pin, and Knuckles crushes it. The shot by Knuckles hit the pin. That's out of bounds. 15-12 Penn. Time out Yorktown. We'll take the break. Kingsman lead Yorktown by 3 here in game 2 on Beaver Media and the Delco Preps channel.
There's just one place where students are students first, and athletics are played with purpose and perspective. That place is your local high school. High school sports offer more than the joy of competition. Studies show that student athletes in Indiana are also likely to enjoy greater levels of achievement in other areas of their lives, including academics. High school sports, a winning part of a complete education. This message presented by the Indiana High School Athletic Association and the Indiana Interscholastic Athletic Administrators Association.
Welcome back to the 4A North Semi-State. Brian Beaver along with you again today. Thanks for loaning me your ears for a while. Yorktown takes the timeout. They're first here in game 2. A little 3-0 spurt. In fact, a little 4-0 spurt by Penn has taken the lead from 12-11 Yorktown to 15-12 Penn. And coming out of the Yorktown timeout, the Kingsmen put it back in play, leading by 3. Bad pass. It's an ace. An ace by Penn's Addie Coas. And it's a 16-12 Kingsman lead. Knuckles made a bad pass. They've found the Achilles heel. If there's one downside of Knuckles' game right now, it's the serve receive. Yorktown plays this one up in the middle. They go to Knuckles. Her tip won't go. Penn has it up on the pin. They can't get it down, and the attacker is in the net and across the midcourt stripe on an attack error by Bella Phillips. That stops the bleeding a little for Yorktown. Makes it 16-13 Penn and gives Yorktown a side out and a serve for Jenny Morey. Tigers rallied to win game 1. They'll have to do the same to win game 2. Penn with the slide play to the right. Great dig by Stinson on the attack. Stinson will roll it into the net. Wow. 17-13 Penn. Great dig to an attack error in about 15 seconds. That's all right. Penn leading by 4. They've got the serve at 17-13. Here it comes. Knuckles plays it to Vincent. Bump set for Knuckles in the middle. She rips it off the libero. Comes back over the net. Knuckles rips it again. Again answered by Penn. Penn attacks. They've got it just out of bounds, but it's off a deflection at the block at the net. Yorktown says you got to be kidding, but I'm here to tell you it was a touch. I saw that clear as day, and it's 18-13 on the attack by Torres. They got it right. Yorktown doesn't like it, but they got it right. Here comes the serve. Kingsmen lead by 5. Yorktown, slide play for Dunsmore. She drives it off a defender into the second row of the crowd. Her 4th kill. Matthews checks out. Searing checks in for Yorktown. Tigers have a side out, trailing 18-14. Here's the serve. Penn has it up. They'll go to the far pin. Great swing, great cross-court winner. Torres blistered it. Stinson tried to play it, couldn't do it. 19-14 Penn. Can Yorktown rally again? They trailed most of game 1 before winning it 27-25. They're resilient. You can't do this too often, though. Knuckles to Vincent. Searing with the set in the middle, and she tips it down for an easy kill. Searing, 8 kills in the match. Side out Yorktown, trailing 19-15. Knuckles back to serve. They need about 4 or 5 in a row here. Knuckles going to work on the serve line. Here it is. Good serve, nearly an ace. Easy back set to the pin. Yorktown digs it in their sleep. Set for Searing off the block, right back to Yorktown. They'll set it for Searing again, off the block again. Nice defense by Penn in the middle. They drive it down on a middle attack. Molly Pooler with the kill for the Kingsmen. Penn, 20. Yorktown, 15. Kingsmen are 5 points away from evening the match. This ain't going to be easy, folks, on Tiger Drive. Penn is a good team, and they're right there toe-to-toe in the face of Yorktown. Murr saves it up the floor. Set goes to Searing. She drives it up Penn, but they've got it on their attack. Pancake to keep it alive by Murr. Yorktown keeps it alive. Back over to Penn. Great rally. Penn comes to the corner. They swing it. It's too long. It's out of bounds. Allie Hickey with an attack error to make it 20-16. Yorktown back within 4. Kylie Murr with a great backhanded pancake, and now she'll serve it. What a great play by Murr. Here's a tip over to Yorktown. Let's see if they take advantage. Searing with the swing. Off the defense, back to Yorktown. Far pin set for Watkins. She crushes it. It's down for a kill. Watkins with her 3rd big one of the day. And here we go. 20-17. Penn out in front, but Yorktown breathing down their neck in game 2. Murr to serve it. Goes to the middle back row. The set will come to the near pin. Here's the swing. Great dig by Murr. Nice bump set far side. Knuckles with the back row attack. Penn keeps it off the floor. They go to the middle attack. Nice play by Watkins to keep it alive. Yorktown tips back to Penn. Here they attack from the back row. Watkins making Knuckles with the dig. Watkins with the swing. Nice play by Yorktown. Great rally. Here comes Penn on the attack. Defense shuts it off for Yorktown. Here's a swing in the middle and an attack error by Molly Pooler of Penn to make it 20-18. Kingsmen lead down to 2 here late in game 2. You just can't get rid of Yorktown. Timeout Penn. We're late in game 2. And 20. Yorktown 18 on Beaver Media and the Delco Preps channel.
Looking for future leaders we can believe in? Look no further than the high school student athletes right here in Indiana. High school sports teach young people how to be effective leaders. It includes learning to listen, accepting responsibility, being a good role model, and it's about respect. The result, it transcends sports. It gives us hope for the future. This message presented by the Indiana High School Athletic Association and the Indiana Interscholastic Athletic Administrators Association.
Welcome back to the 4A North Semi-State from Huntington North High School. Yorktown has come roaring back. They were down 20-15. It's now 20-18. Kingsmen holding on for dear life. Yorktown will serve it coming out of the Penn timeout. It's Kylie Murr. Penn lost game 1 to Yorktown, 27-25. Tigers trail by 2 here. They serve it again to the middle back row. Set to the middle, little tip. Yorktown tries to keep it alive, and a collision between Searing and Murr. I hope Kylie's okay. She took a shot to the forehead. Suring says, "Are you all right?" She says, "Yeah, I'm tougher than that." Penn leads it 21-18 on a nice little tip kill up front that time. Penn serving. Nearly an ace. Yorktown out of system. Penn gets a free chance. Set to the near corner. The swing, too long. Another attack error by Bella Phillips. It's 21-19 Penn. Side out Tigers. They'll give the serve to Carly Matthews. They just never quit, Yorktown. They hang on like a bad cold. I should know. Attack for Penn in the middle. Off the defense and down, off a deflection. Give the kill to Molly Pooler inside. 22-19. Penn out in front by 3. They've been really, I think, more effective in the middle when they've attacked in the middle than on the pins so far today. Penn has. Here's the serve. Yorktown plays it up. Vincent bump sets it. Knuckles from the back row. Penn has it up nicely. They'll set to the near swing Penn. Knuckles with a dig. Set far side for Watkins. She tips over a double team. Over to Yorktown on the deflection. Slide play. Miller, she tries the tip. Another play off the libero out of bounds. Miller, another tip kill. She's got 4 kills in the match. Ellie Miller does. Side out Yorktown. 22-20. Penn leading by 2. Can Yorktown get back and take the lead? Served by Stinson. Kingsman play it to the near corner. Swing, dig by Yorktown. A chance for Knuckles from the corner. It's back to the Tigers. They'll try it again to Knuckles, this time with a tip. Penn answers again. Yorktown with a nice dig. They'll set for Knuckles a third time on the left corner. She still can't get it down. Penn with great defense. They come to the near pin. Yorktown digs that. Set for Knuckles on the far side. Great dig by Penn's Hickson ball. Penn gives a free ball back to Yorktown. Set for Knuckles. She drives it down for a kill. A cross-court hammer to make it 22-21. That is the best rally of either match today. And Yorktown is within a point on a Kenzie frenzy. She must have had 5 attacks in that rally. Here comes the serve from Stinson. It might be an ace. Nope, they keep it off the floor. Penn rolls the ball back to Yorktown, going for a tie. Miller drives it off a defender. It's over near the scorer's table. Penn, great job keeping it alive. Back to Yorktown. Set far side. Knuckles peels another kill down the far sideline. What a rocket. A Kenzie bomb off the right hand of Knuckles. Wow. 8 kills in the match, and it's 22-all. Yorktown still serving it. Stinson ready to do it. Time out Penn. They burned their last one. We're at the end of game 2. It's 22-all. Stay right there on the Delco Preps channel.
It's the kid in grade school who paints her face blue and white before every home game.
It's the accountants and salesmen who give up their Friday evenings to referee.
It's the cashier at the corner convenience store who wears school colors on every game day.
What makes high school sports here in Indiana so special? They do.
You do.
We all do.
This message presented by the Indiana High School Athletic Association and the Indiana Interscholastic Athletic Administrators Association.
Coming out of the Penn timeout, we're late in game 2. Yorktown has fought all the way back. It's 22-all. It was 20-15 Penn not long ago. A 7-2 Yorktown run. What else would you expect out of number 1 and undefeated Yorktown? Looking to get on top. Coming out of the timeout, it'll be Ellie Stinson to serve it for the Tigers. Here it comes to the middle back row. Bad pass. Going to be a little free ball over to Yorktown. Nice back row attack. Free ball, Beaver. That's what they say. Oh, yeah? Not so fast. Great kill from the back row by Penn. And they've got the side out in the lead at 23-22. Penn trying to close it out here and even the match. Here comes the serve. Murr plays it to Vincent. They'll set it for Knuckles. She'll tip it. It's down between 3 defenders. Knuckles with her 9th kill of the day. And we're tied again at 23-all. Yorktown was side out. Jenny Morey, can she get them off the floor to a commanding 2-0 lead in the match? We're about to find out. Here comes the serve, a knuckleball. Nicely played by Penn. They'll set for a slide on the middle slide. Great swing. You heard the sound of that ball. Alyssa Torres crushed it to make it 24-23 Penn. They've got the side out and a chance to tie the match. Game point here in game 2. Sophia Cruz to serve it for the Kingsmen. Yorktown plays it up. They'll set it in the middle. Knuckles rips a winner. 10 kills in the match. That was a sizzler. We're tied at 24. Wow. I'm going to say there's not a better 5'7" hitter in the country. Yorktown plays it to Penn. Here come the Kingsmen on a little slide. Yorktown has it up. They'll set for Searing. She drives it off a defender into the ceiling. 25-24. Yorktown on a Searing blister burger. Wow. 9 kills in the match for the red-headed assassin. Serving for game 2, Kate Vinson. And plays it up. They've got a score here. They hit it long. It's out of bounds. No touch on the attack by Torres. You hear the boos from the Penn folks. Yorktown wins it 26-24. The Tigers take a commanding 2-0 lead in the match. This is a heavyweight fight to the finish. Long way to go. Don't you dare move. We take the break, heading for game 3. Yorktown wins game 2, 26-24. They lead Penn 2-0 on Beaver Media and the Delco Preps channel.
Who do I swim for? I swim on my high school team for my mom, who gets up at 5 o'clock every morning to take me to practice.
I swim for hugs from my teammates, spaghetti dinners, and my lucky neon green goggles.
I swim for Coach Murray, who pushes me to dig deep and finish strong.
More than 7.7 million American teenagers participate in high school sports every year, including about 152,000 here in Indiana. They're all learning essential life lessons, like the importance of hard work, time management, and self-discipline, skills that are helping them become better leaders and more active, responsible citizens.
Most of all, I swim for myself, because I learn more about who I am and who I want to be every time I dive into the pool. That's who I swim for.
This message is presented by the Indiana High School Athletic Association and the Indiana Interscholastic Athletic Administrators Association. It's your ticket to an evening out that won't break the bank. It's your ticket to explosive runs, acrobatic catches, and game-saving tackles. It's your ticket to an experience you'll never forget. It's your ticket to the IHSAA State Football Tournament. Attending a tournament football game is a fun and affordable way to see sports played the way they were meant to be, for the pure love of it. The Indianapolis Colts and the Indiana High School Athletic Association invite you to be part of Indiana's rich tradition of high school sports. Pure spirit, pure sport, pure state tournament excitement. The drama is set to kick off. Do you have your ticket?
Welcome back to the 4A North Semi-State. Brian Beaver along with you. Yorktown has come from behind in both games and lead this match 2-0 over Penn. 27-25, 26-24. Boy, Penn has given Yorktown everything they want and more, but the Tigers just will not give in. They've got a 2-0 lead. Penn has to win 3 in a row to go to the state final. And if they can do it, I'll stand and applaud, because not many people can do that to Yorktown. Unofficial stats, Kenzie Knuckles and Tegan Searing both 10 kills for Yorktown in the match. You look at Penn, Molly Pooler with 7, Alyssa Torres with 9 unofficially for the Kingsmen. What a great match this has been. We move the floor. Yorktown far court, Penn near court, here for game 3. Must win city from here out for Penn. Maylock's moments on Bittersweet Road over in Mishawaka. I grew up not far from Penn. Pretty familiar with them. Huge school, 4 times the enrollment that Yorktown has. Penn will start it here in game 3. Yorktown on the first attack, and it's a slide for Ellie Miller, and right away a violation called against Yorktown to make it 1-0 Penn. Not sure why. Didn't see a signal. Now Kylie Murr goes over to talk to the official, and the down official across the way talking to Stephanie Bloom. She's saying, "What do you mean? What are you talking about?" The official just stares at her, doesn't say anything, blows his whistle. Here it comes. Yorktown plays it up. Bump set here for Knuckles, off the tip back to Yorktown. They'll play it. Make a shot up on the run. Backward roll on the run by Knuckles. Penn attacks. They go far corner. It's off the block. Back to Penn, and now right back to Yorktown. They'll set it near side. Swing by Knuckles. Great dig by Penn to keep it alive. They punish one in the middle on the attack by Alyssa Torres. She's got 10 kills in the match and has a 2-0 lead here in game 3. That got them, win them all. First of 3 for the Kingsmen, trailing in the match 2-0. Nice serve. Yorktown goes to the slide. Ellie Miller plus slide equals point. Yorktown math, 5 kills for Ellie, and it's 2-1. I should put that on a t-shirt, see how many I can sell. Ellie Miller plus slide equals point. Yorktown math. Tigers have it, side out, trailing 2-1. Maury serving. Penn has it up. They'll slide play here, right side. Yorktown defends it well. Tigers leave it here on the near corner for a tip from Knuckles. Nearly down, but a great dig by Hicksonbaugh of Penn. Yorktown swallows that attack. They rip one across the court off the defense for a winner. I believe that's Dunsmore who's going to get credit for that. There were too many people to know for sure, all bunched around the ball. We're tied at 2. Jenny Morey serving. Tigers looking for their first game 3 lead. Horrible pass by the libero. It's an ace. Jenny Morey with the ace. They have found, Yorktown has, that serving at Emma Hickey, the libero from Penn, has been fruitful. We'll see if they keep going at her. She's had a little trouble with the serve receive, and they do go right at her again, this time short. Inside the attack line, down for a second straight ace. Jenny Morey is wearing her out. First long, then short. Yorktown leads 4-2. Wow. Jenny Morey putting on a show from the service line. This time, middle back row. Penn, slide in the middle. Snuffed out by Yorktown. They get another chance. Yorktown keeps it alive again. Tigers attack near Penn. Great swing by Knuckles. Great dig by Penn. And they cash it in this time. Much better. Hickey dug it well. And a great blister kill up front from Torres. Her 11th to make it 4-3. So if I'm Yorktown, I'm serving it at Hickey, but I hope she's not digging it because she's really good in that white jersey. Tigers on the attack. Slide play for Dunsmore on the right corner. It's going to be a point for Penn. We're tied at 4. They must have called a ball off the pin. Back to serve it. Eddie Coas for the Kingsmen. Yorktown play it up in the middle. Watkins, they'll make it Knuckles. Rips another winner off the libero Hickey. She's wearing her out. 11 kills in the match for Kenzie Knuckles. That'll send Yorktown back to serve it on side out. Kate the Great, Kate Vinson doing the honors. And nice job getting it to their setter. They'll come to the near pin. They get a ball down off a deflection on a swing by Bella Phillips. Bella has 9 kills for Penn in the match. And that makes it a 5-5 affair. Here comes the serve from Cruz. Yorktown sets it in the middle. Little slide play for Dunsmore. And a Another error on the attack by Yorktown as Dunsmore tried to hit a little slide toward the middle. It's 6-5 Penn. Kingsman serving again with Cruz, doing the honors. Murr to Vincent. Searing with a swing. It's down on the Penn side of the floor. Searing with another kill. Tied again, this time at 6. Searing, unofficially 11 kills in the match, the same number as Kenzie Knuckles, as Knuckles prepares to serve a Knuckles sandwich. It's in the net for a free Penn point. 7-6 Kingsman, side out, black and gold. Back to serve for the Kingsmen, Alyssa Torres. Maybe their best all-around player. Nice job by Yorktown to set it to the pin, far side, but Searing trying to play the sideline is too far, and it's out of bounds. And all of a sudden, Penn 8, Yorktown 6. Back-to-back points for the kids from Mishawaka. And here comes the next serve from Torres. Knuckles to Vincent. Set for Searing. She blisters a kill right down the middle of the floor, about 20 feet off the attack. 8-7 game now here in game 3. On another Searing kill, a dozen for her. Kylie Murr in that white libero Yorktown jersey back to serve for the Tigers as they look for another tie. Serves flat-footed from the floor. And with a nice job to get it to the far pin for the swing, Yorktown defends it well. They'll attack. Searing drives it off the libero into the 5th row across the way. And who catches the ball? Paul Keller. How about that? Stephanie Bloom's dad. Wow. We're tied at 8. Unbelievable. And has it on the attack. They go to the left side. They can't get it down. Right back off the block to them. Little roll from Penn. Yorktown will play it. They'll go to the middle. Searing with a tip. Great dig by Turan to keep it off the floor for Penn. Murr says, yeah, I can do that too. Swing by Searing. Kill by Searing. From the right side corner. She drills it, and it's 9-8 Yorktown. Tigers are back in front. Searing is making herself known here in game 3. Wow. Unbelievable match. This is a state championship caliber match right here. No joke. Serve comes to Penn. They play it up nicely. Back set for Turan near side. Her swing is off the pin, which is out of bounds. Yorktown leads 10-8. Turan's a left-hander, and they set her to the right pin a lot, and she's had 2 or 3 balls that she just tried to get by the block and got in the pin. Nearly an ace on the serve. Kingsman attack with a tip on the corner. They get it right back off the Yorktown stuff. Easy ball rolled back to Yorktown. See if the Tigers make them pay. They go to Searing. She drives it off a defender. Penn says, no way, baby. They attack in the middle. It never got over the net. An attack error by Molly Pooler. Yorktown with a little spurt here to make it 11-8. That's a 3-point Yorktown run. In fact, it's a 4-point Yorktown run. They've gone from trailing 8-7 to leading 11-8. Nice serve, and plays it to the middle. Little tip attack. Yorktown has it. They'll roll it back. Penn now on offense. Penn goes to the far corner. It's off the block and out of bounds for a point. Searing was there, but she couldn't get enough of it. Nice attack by Allie Hickey to give her 5 kills and to make it 11-9 and a side out for Penn. Yorktown, 2-0 leaders in this match. We've gone overtime in each of the first 2 games. Tigers on the attack with Searing swinging. She drives it off a defender. Penn with a great job to keep it alive. They swing it back over to Yorktown. Here come the Tigers. Slide play. Allie Miller all day, twice on Sunday. 12-9 Yorktown. Unbelievable. She let that one rip. I know her dad is smiling over there about 10 rows up. 12-9 Tigers. They've got a side out. They can smell blood in the water. Harley Matthews to serve it. Overpass on the serve. Stuff kill at the net. Courtney Watkins drives it down with a 2-hand stuff to make it 13-9. Timeout, Penn. We're in the middle of game 3. Yorktown looking for a sweep of Penn. It's Tigers 13, Kingsman 9 on Beaver Media and the Delco Preps channel.
There's just one place where students are students first, and athletics are played with purpose and perspective. That place is your local high school. High school sports offer more than the joy of competition. Studies show that student athletes in Indiana are also likely to enjoy greater levels of achievement in other areas of their lives, including academics. High school sports, a winning part of a complete education. This message presented by the Indiana High School Athletic Association and the Indiana Interscholastic Athletic Administrators Association.
Penn coach Lisa Pollitt calls time to try to get her kids settled down. We're in game 3. Yorktown has built a 13-9 lead. They've gone from trailing 8-7, Yorktown has, to leading 13-9. One of those patented Yorktown spurts where they just throw everything at you. Tigers leading by 4. Serving, Carly Matthews, here it comes. Middle of the back row, nicely played this time. The swing goes to the middle. It's off the Yorktown block and down across the net for a point. Yorktown on a great block up front to make it 14-9. They don't block many balls at the net. They aren't very big. They beat you on the back end, but that time they snuffed out the attack from Penn. 14-9 Yorktown serving. Penn on offense, they'll attack. Back set, slide play. Nice dig by Knuckles. Set in the middle. Yorktown can't get it down on a swing by Miller. This time Penn can't get it down. Yorktown attacking. Tip at the net. Comes over to the Kingsman. Watkins tips it again. Great rally. Yorktown rolls it back. Penn rolls it back to Yorktown. Slide play. Ellie Miller. This time the block comes back over the net. It's out of bounds. That's going to be a Yorktown point. The deflection was just out of bounds, back over the net to the sideline to make it 15-9. Another Ellie Miller kill on the slide. Give her 7. Tigers serving, leading 15-9. Penn goes to the far pin. They swing it. They get it down. A foot inside the baseline, a foot inside the sideline on a great attack down the sideline by Allie Hickey. That was really well played. 15-10 contest. That's a margin of error of next to nothing between the pin and the block, and to get it down the sideline. Great shot by Hickey. Penn serving, Yorktown attacking. They'll give it to Watkins. Can't get it down. Defense right back to Yorktown. Tip back over to Penn. Penn goes to the far pin. The swing off the block, out of bounds for a point. Stinson tried to block it, couldn't do it. Bella Phillips got the Penn kill and the Penn point to make it 15-11. 2 straight for the Kingsmen. They aren't going away at all. They're a good team. Yorktown on the attack from the back row. Knuckles nearly got it down. Great save by Penn to keep it alive. They'll attack from the back row. Yorktown has it now. Here comes Watkins. Watkins with a winner. Crushed it right down the near sideline for the point to make it 16-11. And there's only one back row defender there, and you can get it between her and the line with some pace, some salsa. It's easy to get it down, and Watkins did. Courtney has 5 kills in the match. Stinson with the serve. Penn plays it to the far side. We got a whistle at the net and a violation against Yorktown. Vincent, the offender, 16-12 on the Yorktown error, and a side out for Penn. The Kingsmen have to win. They trail the match 2-0. The serve comes to Murr. They'll play it to Miller. Slide play. Was there a touch? There's a violation against Penn. Yorktown scores to make it 17-12. So Yorktown closing in. 17-12 Tigers here in game 3. They're 8 points away from going to Worthen Arena. Jenny Morey with the serve. Played up. Far side. Swing. Driven off Carly Matthews. Great swing and a great kill on the corner by Bella Phillips. I've got her with 11 kills in the match. 17-13, the Yorktown lead now. Side out for the Kingsmen. They'll bring it back here and put it in the hands of Addie Coas. Yorktown goes to the middle, tipped by Knuckles, right back to Yorktown off the block. Set from the knees for Dunsmore. That's in for a kill! Terrific call by the line judge. That ball was about 6 inches inside the line. Great, great call. Exactly right. Yorktown 18. Penn 13. How long will you go before you call your final timeout? Penn out of system. They'll roll it to Yorktown. They hit it too long. It's out of bounds. Yeah, you might think about it now at 19-13. Coach Pollock is going to let them go. Yorktown 19, Penn 13. Kate Vincent serving. Here it comes. Middle of the back row, not a very good pass. Kingsmen take it to the far pin. Turan can't get it on the floor. Yorktown goes to Searing. She drives down another kill right in front of the Penn bench. 15 kills unofficially on the day for Tegan Searing, and the team that just won't quit is 5 points away. Yorktown 20, Penn 13. Kingsmen have it up. They'll attack near side. Little runner, but won't go down. Yorktown's defense is great. Swing from Knuckles. Kill from Knuckles on the left pin. 11 kills for Knuckles. It's a 21-13 Yorktown lead. Kate Vincent trying to serve them out. Yorktown looking in the closet for the broom. They're 4 points from a sweep of a great Penn team. Kingsmen play it to their setter. They'll go to the slide. We got someone in the net. An elbow in the net. Yorktown can't believe it. That looks like it's going to be a Penn point. It is going to be a Penn point. That makes it 21-14. So Penn needs about a 5-6 point run here to really make this interesting. Trailing 2-0 in the match, trailing 21-14 in game 3. Sophia Cruz will serve for the Kingsmen. Played up to Vincent. They'll set in the middle. Tip from Knuckles. Penn handles it no problem. They'll come to the near pin for their swing. It never got over. Torres' swing went right in the tape, and Yorktown closes in. 22-14. Tigers are 3 points away. Kenzie Knuckles goes to the service line. Yorktown looking for a 3-0 semi-state crown. Knuckleball serve, a terrific one. It's out of system. Penn will have to make something up. It's off the block and out of bounds. Well, that's pretty good for making it up. On the attack on the corner, Allie Hickey said, hey, we got to score. She drives down the kill off the block to make it 22-15. Yorktown leading. Serve in play. It's out of bounds. Torres played it too far toward the right side. It falls off the sideline, and it's 23-15 Yorktown. Tigers are 2 points away from sealing the deal. Kylie Murr, one of the seniors, will serve it. Here it comes. Penn has to score. Turan with a swing. Vincent with the dig. Bump set from Knuckles. Swing from Watkins. She's got it down for a kill off of Allie Hickey. And Yorktown has game point, match point at 24-15. Tigers are sensational. Murr serving for a trip to the state final. Penn plays it up to the middle. They go far side with the attack. It's down and good for the kill. Another quality swing from the left corner. Allie Hickey has been great from that spot for Penn all day, and it forestalls what might be the eventual at 24-16 Yorktown. Sign out Penn. They got to score a bunch in a row. Here comes the serve. Yorktown looking for the seal the deal point. Searing with the kill. Does she get it down? No, it's just long, but the official up top calls it good. Off a touch. It's a kill for Searing, and Yorktown is going to the state championship next weekend at Worthen Arena. Tegan Searing with the shot. The stand official ruled a touch, and wow, this one comes to an end with Yorktown holding the O Cedar Angler broom. They take Penn down in 3 straight sets. Impressive performance by Yorktown. Tigers win game 3, 25-16. They win the match 3-0. They're semi-state champions, and they'll face Avon or Providence for a state championship next Saturday. We'll take a break. Back with more after this on Beaver Media and the Delco Preps channel.
It's the kid in grade school who paints her face blue and white before every home game.
It's the accountants and salesmen who give up their Friday evenings to referee.
It's the cashier at the corner convenience store who wears school colors on every game day.
What makes high school sports here in Indiana so special? They do.
You do.
We all do.
This message presented by the Indiana High School Athletic Association and the Indiana Interscholastic Athletic Administrators Association.
And we're going to read it. Ball State University at 5. Our Tigers from Yorktown High School. Congratulations, Yorktown.
Well, as we rejoin, you heard the crowd. Yorktown takes the plate for the trophy and the game ball, and now they circle around the net. You'll hear them do their little routine, their victory routine here as they win and go to 33-0, sweeping Penn right out of the state tournament. And I'll tell you what, the Kingsmen get a nice hand from their fans right here beneath us. They are a fantastic team. They played Yorktown better than just about anyone all year and have nothing to show for it. What a heartbreak for the Kingsmen. Yorktown, though, was vicious, tenacious. They were not to be denied, and they got the job done here at Huntington North today in a fantastic, I mean fantastic, push-to-the-limit performance. Here's Yorktown celebrating. Ain't nothing else on earth like winning. Wow, what a match for Yorktown. They come from behind and win each of the first two sets, 27-25, 26-24. They beat a weary Penn team in game 3, 25-16. And Yorktown is headed back down the road, down River Road, 5 miles to Ball State next weekend to play for the state championship in 4A. It'll be the final of the 4 matches in the day. And if history is any indicator, it'll say 5 o'clock on the bracket. It'll be about 7:30 at night before they actually get that thing rolling. But what a quality win today by Yorktown. The Kingsmen threw every weapon they had at Yorktown and had them on the ropes both of the first 2 sets before Yorktown dug deep, found something, and what was the word we talked about last week? Finish. Well, today they finished big time. When you get down to a quality opponent like this, just easy to say, we're down 24-23. Who cares? We've got 4 more. Nope. It's not what they did. They dug deep, and Yorktown came roaring back, no pun intended, and just did what champions do. They are a champion team. 33-0. They've won 24 sets in a row again now after winning their first 71. Then Newcastle got them the one blemish on an otherwise perfect season. I see Dr. Don Shondell down on the floor, and he's going to give a really big hug real quickly here to Stephanie Bloom, because those coaches from Yorktown are really kind of unheralded. You know, the players get all the attention, and rightfully so. They're the ones who make the plays. But there's the hug. Dr. Don and Stephanie Bloom and a handshake too. And talk about 2 coaching legends right there. Man, that is it. So what a fantastic performance by Yorktown. And in all honesty, what a fantastic performance by Penn. The Kingsmen made the long trip over here to Huntington North. And, man, they delivered what a quality opponent brings. They just would not go away. And they had Yorktown fighting for their lives in each of the first 2 games. And I'll tell you what, anyone who was here to see it will tell you that's the truth. Penn really played them tough in the first 2 sets and could quite as easily have been up 2-0 as trailing 2-0. But Yorktown, man, they are good. I think they're the best high school volleyball team I've ever seen, along with the Burris great teams of the early 2000s. They are that good, and it's going to take one hell of a performance to take them out of the state tournament next weekend. We'll take a break, come back, and give you some unofficial match stats after this timeout on Beaver Media and the Delco Preps channel. Stay right there.
Looking for future leaders we can trust and believe in? Look no further than the high school student athletes right here in Indiana. High school sports teach young people how to be effective leaders. It begins by making their grades and being on time for practice. It includes learning to listen, following directions, accepting responsibility, being a good role model. And it's about respect for officials, opponents, the rules, and each other. The result? It transcends sports. It gives us hope for the future. High school sports, they're so much more than just a game. This message presented by the Indiana High School Athletic Association and the Indiana Interscholastic Athletic Administrators Association.
Who do I swim for? I swim on my high school team for my mom, who gets up at 5 o'clock every morning to take me to practice.
I swim for hugs from my teammates, spaghetti dinners, and my lucky neon green goggles.
I swim for Coach Murray, who pushes me to dig deep and finish strong.
More than 7.7 million American teenagers participate in high school sports every year, including about 152,000 here in Indiana. They're all learning essential life lessons, like the importance of hard work, time management, and self-discipline. Skills that are helping them become better leaders and more active, responsible citizens.
Most of all, I swim for myself, because I learn more about who I am and who I want to be every time I dive into the pool. That's who I swim for.
This message presented by the Indiana High School Athletic Association and the Indiana Interscholastic Athletic Administrators Association.
Welcome back to the 4A North Semi-State. It's in the books, and it belongs to Yorktown, and two Hoosier Heritage Conference teams will play for state championships a week from today. Newcastle rolled New Prairie 3-0 in the North Semi-State in 3A earlier here today, and Yorktown follows them with likewise a 3-0 win over number 10 Penn. What a fantastic team. They are an armload, Penn is, and they just fell the slightest bit short in this one today, and what can you do? They played a great team and one that was just better than they are, and they're really, really good. Penn will check out of the season at 33-6 overall. Yorktown is going to go to 33-0 and will play for something that you don't get a chance to do very often. That's win a state championship without losing at all in the season. And I'm going to have to sit down with some Yorktown historians in the next few days and say, you know what? I can't recall a team sport perfect season at Yorktown that entered in a state championship. I'm not sure they've ever had one in a little over 50 years of being a high school, and they might be trying to win an undefeated state championship for the first time in school history a week from today. We'll try to nail that down as the days roll by this week and we get set for the state final. But Yorktown is going to Worthen Arena. They win game 1, 27-25. They win game 2, 26-24. They take game 3 much more easily, 25-16. They just wore Penn out. Unofficially, you look at the score sheet for Yorktown in my chicken scratch. I've got Tegan Searing unofficially with 16 kills and 11 from Kenzie Knuckles, 6 from Courtney Watkins, who we're going to talk to in a moment. Ellie Miller with 7. Jalen Dunsmore, all of a sudden, the slide play queen today, drilled 6 kills for her day. And you look down at Penn's sheet, Bella Phillips, 11 for Penn. 11 more from Melissa Torres. So Penn threw every punch they had and came up a couple punches short. We're going to take a break. When we come back, we're going to talk to the great Courtney Watkins right after this on Beaver Media and the Delco Preps channel. You stay right there.
Who do I swim for? I swim on my high school team for my mom, who gets up at 5 o'clock every morning to take me to practice.
I swim for hugs from my teammates, spaghetti dinners, and my lucky neon green goggles.
I swim for Coach Murray, who pushes me to dig deep and finish strong.
More than 7.7 million American teenagers participate in high school sports every year, including about 152,000 here in Indiana. They're all learning essential life lessons, like the importance of hard work, time management, and self-discipline, skills that are helping them become better leaders and more active, responsible citizens.
Most of all, I swim for myself, because I learn more about who I am and who I want to be every time I dive into the pool. That's who I swim for.
This message presented by the Indiana High School Athletic Association and the Indiana Interscholastic Athletic Administrators Association.
Welcome back to Huntington North High School. Brian Beaver along with you, and I've got a new partner today. It's Courtney Watkins from the Yorktown Tigers. Thanks
Hi.
for coming up. Hello.
Thank you. Yeah, thank you.
Wow, you're semi-state champion.
Yep.
Talk about this match today. This was a little different. You guys really took some punches from them in both games 1 and 2.
Oh, yeah.
You had to fight your way through this.
Yep.
Talk about the mindset of this tough team and how you go from being down to getting late leads and then finishing off.
Well, I know that when we came in, we were kind of nervous. I don't know everyone else, but I know I was nervous. But once we stepped on the court, we just had to push it to the side and have a good mindset and stay dialed in. I mean, this Penn was a really good team. They are really, really good, and no doubt about that. And our just mindset was to just stay dialed in for back row, keep talking. It brings a lot of energy, and have good voices, because without voices on the court, we wouldn't be able to do well at all. But yeah.
What do you mean by that? For the casual fan, by keep your voices, what do you need to do?
Just keep talking on the court. I mean, without talking on the court, it's just going to be dead. And
communicating.
Yes, communicating. And without communication, it's just not going to go well at all.
You guys beat a lot of people with your offense, but I think you're better on defense than you are on offense, and that's saying a lot because you could tap the heck out of it, but you guys just wear people out with save after save after dig after dig.
Yeah, defense is first all the time for us. Defense is first.
So let's talk about your role. You're out there, you're playing some front row, you're keeping balls alive, you're doing whatever they need you to do. You know, the attackers like Searing and Knuckles and Ellie are going to get more swings usually than you do, but when you get your swings, you really cash them in. You take advantage of your attacks.
Yes, I do. I mean, I know I'm a junior, and Kenzie is better than everyone on the team. I mean, she's really, really good. Everyone else is really good too, but I know that I just got to step up and get on the court and just look up to them and play my best.
What's it like playing alongside people like Knuckles and Searing and Murr and the really outstanding senior talent that you have on this team?
Honestly, I look up to them a lot on the team, and what I do is I just try my best and be just like them, because I look up to them all the time, and I try not to compare myself to them. I just stay myself and just stay up with them. I try my best to stay up with them.
You try to be the best Courtney Watkins you can be.
Yep,
just like
that's
they do.
right.
Yeah, because you're all different. You all bring different strengths to the table.
Yep.
You all have different roles. You know, you're expected to do certain things, and when you're running your sets or defending, certain plays are called. You have a different job to do.
Yes, we all do on the team.
So let's look at the score sheet here. You win 27-25 in game 1, and you guys were down. You were down 20-17.
Yes.
And came back to beat them in extras. I think their last lead, you didn't take the lead till 22-21.
Yeah. We just had to keep our minds up on it. I mean, we came in, we're like, we cannot do this anymore. We got to push. I mean, in situations like that, we just can't be in at all. And
did you feel like you might have been a little flat starting the match in game 1? Because it looked like you weren't really.
Yes, we weren't really
synced.
there. Yeah. Once we realized that we needed to go, we went.
It's like, hey, we're
we
trailing,
wake
we
up.
better get going.
Yeah.
Do you do the same thing to some extent in game 2? You get down, all of a sudden you come back, you win 26-24.
Yep.
You guys can win the blowouts, and I think you proved today. if you hadn't proved it already, that you can take a really good opponent and outlast them and still beat them. I'm just an old guy who has seen a lot of volleyball. But I would say this is probably the best opponent you played all year, along with Newcastle.
Yes, they're really good. Penn's a really good team.
And yet you beat them.
Yeah. Yeah, I know.
How would you sum it up? If someone said, hey, Courtney, write me a term paper, or a one-page paper on how you won this today, how did you win it?
What we did was we just talked a lot. Communication is key for our team. Defense first and communication. I mean, without those two, we probably wouldn't be in the place where we are right now. That's all we talk about all the time, too.
When people watch this team play, who's the verbal leader in that huddle? When you guys circle around Coach Bloom, who's the one or two people on this team who will really get you going when you need to?
It's mainly Kylie Murray and Kenzie Knuckles. I mean, they're on it. They yell at us. They tell us what to do, and we wake up and we're like, okay, we actually got to go. So those two are our key voices.
Couple of the senior leaders.
Yep.
That's what they're supposed to do. Well, thanks for coming up. I know you guys got to get rolling, get on the bus and head home and get over to Tiger Drive, but it's great getting to talk to you. Thanks for coming up. Congratulations on a semi-state title. And believe it or not, you're going to go to sleep tonight dreaming about a week from tonight and whether you'll have that blue ribbon and that gold medal around your neck next weekend. And you don't care whether you play Avon or Providence, do you?
Oh, I don't care.
You don't care?
No.
You don't want Providence again?
Oh, I don't care. Whatever team we come up to.
You're just there to play for the gold, right?
Yeah, that's right.
Well said. All right. Thanks, Courtney.
Yep,
Courtney Watkins, she's one of the studs from this Yorktown team, and I've said it before, I wouldn't want to play them, and I wouldn't want to coach against them because they're really, really good in 2018. So let's wrap it up for this time. What else can you say? But Yorktown did it again. They're just that good, and I'll stick by what I've said all year. I think this is the best Yorktown volleyball team I've ever seen. I think it's the best team maybe in school history. And that says a lot when you've won, 3 state championships already, and you're going to knock on the door to try to get a 4th next week. Pretty heady territory. The kids in green, man, they are as tough as nails. They're a lot like their coach. And if you don't bring it big, you're going home unhappy. We'll wrap it up. That's going to do it for me and for us today. Yorktown moves on to the state final in 4A. They'll face either Avon or Providence next Saturday evening at Worthen Arena. We hope to bring you that one. Check my Delco Preps Twitter feed this week on whether all that falls together. But what a great day for Yorktown volleyball. Tigers sweep Penn out of the state tournament. Yorktown wins it 27-25, 26-24, 25-16, 3-0 winners. They're going to Worthen Arena again in 2018. For all of us at Beaver Media, thanks for joining me. Thanks for hanging around and hearing from Courtney Watkins. And until next time, have a great rest of your Saturday. And hopefully we'll see you a week from tonight at Ball State University. You guys have a great night out there.